Hello all dinosaurs, welcome back to the basement Dino Dungeon. Today I'm gonna show you guys Scorpius Rex right over here versus prehistoric animals. We have the latest Fierce Force Tanystropheous. I'm gonna show you guys my entire collection of prehistoric reptiles, but except for Mosasaurus, cause the entire video will be too long, okay? I'm gonna show you guys my Mosasaurus collection as well. I mean, at least you can take a look at this huge one right here, which is my most favorite figure. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Alright guys, let's begin by taking the first look at the Fierce Force Tanystropheous. This figure has been around for a couple of months, I guess, but I've never really get the chance to actually get hold of it. But finally, I've ordered this online. It has arrived after such a long time, and I got this at a pretty hefty price as well, because it is so hard to find this figure. Let's get this figure out of the box first. I'm gonna use a pair of scissors to just cut the strings loose. Wow, the strings are actually pretty tight. And I have a really blunt pair of scissors. So you have to be like really careful not to scratch the surface of this, prehistoric animal. Yep, so this is actually Tanystropheous. Do you guys know the name actually means long hinged? It should be a semi-aquatic animal, and the long neck actually allows it to catch like fish. It should be a fish-eating reptile. Okay, so you can see it has a movable neck. Let's see, how do we actually operate this? Do we move the tail? I think we should be moving the tail. Oh yes, you just need to push the tail down, okay, and the neck will move along. Okay, so this is a Tanystropheous. Alright, you can see it is a really beautiful figure. You guys know that there is actually a Tanystropheous from Jurassic Park as well. Yeah, this is like a vintage Tanystropheous figure that has been around since like 1993 or 1997. I'm trying to find a date, but it doesn't seem to have it on its body. Yeah, so this is a pretty old figure, and it's really cool to see they have actually reproduced another Tanystropheous. It looks very, very cool. And if you guys can see, it has like very unique looking teeth. It is like conical shape. Alright, and this part can actually move as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put this together with my Plesiosaurus in level 2 Jurassic World Midland Shelf. Before we actually move on to take a look at other figures, shall we open up one of this? Because I know that you guys really love watching me open all this slime eggs. So let's open one of this up. You guys should know that we already have the entire set, but I don't mind having a few more like golden and silver figures. So let's open this up. I'm just gonna be really careful not to touch the slime, so I don't have to like pause the video and wash my hands. So let's try. I'm just gonna cut a little opening right here. Okay, it's opened, so it's cool. Seems like we have a Mosasaurus. How awesome is that? It is actually part of today's topic, which is a prehistoric animal series. So I'm gonna throw this away. Just give me like 5 seconds. Just gonna clean my hands with some tissue paper. Yep, let's fix this Mosasaurus together. Okay, let's pop this right in. Okay, so this is the Mosasaurus, and let's pop the head in. Yeah, looks really nice, I must say. Yep, this is actually like a small little Mosasaurus figure. Okay, let's take a look at some of our Scorpius Rex collection. Okay, so basically we only have 4 Scorpius Rex at the moment. Okay, officially there are only 3 Scorpius Rex. Okay, the first one, it's the Slash and Battle Scorpius Rex, which is my most favorite one. As you guys can see, I mean, this was released as the very first, one of the first Scorpius Rex figure. It came along, I think, no, this actually, it's it's an individual product. I still have one in its own packaging. Maybe I should show you guys. Okay, it's right here, so you can check this out. This is actually a Scorpius Rex, which I intend to keep it in its original box, so that we still have one to keep maybe for future repaints. Okay, next, let's go back to the table. We have another green version. This is a slightly smaller version of a Scorpius Rex, which looks really good. It doesn't have any sounds or lights. Okay, the other one is actually the basic figure of a Scorpius Rex, right here. Okay, let's open up one of these eggs as well. In case you guys don't know, these are actually like Dino Strike. I really love these figures, and we finally managed to get the entire set. But I don't mind having another green T-Rex, which is, the one which is so rare. So let's open this up and have a look together, shall we? So this is the checklist just to show you guys, okay? I mean, if this is the first time you're watching our channel, so this is basically the entire set. We've managed to get the entire set, which is a cool thing. So let's open this up and see. This time, oh, we got a red T-Rex. That's not too bad. The red T-Rex is actually kind of rare as well. So let's fix this together. It's actually quite simple to fix, and I know that you guys, really enjoy watching me fix up figurines rather than me just showing you figures. So yeah, I'll try to open, and fix some of this dinosaur figures in every episode, because I know that you guys really enjoy it. It's kind of therapeutic, I guess. Yeah, I mean, even for me, I really enjoy fixing stuff like that. It keeps my mind calm. So let's pop this right in. But I know that it is actually not easy to fix this. It's actually not easy. So push it right in. Yep, finally it's fixed in. Okay, so and now for the hind legs. The hind legs are actually quite tough to pop it right in. Oh, this one is actually fine. I'm actually using a new iPhone 13 camera, and I love it. You can see, even though I'm using like the zoom out function, it still appears really clear. I'm holding the figure close to the camera. Really like it. And now for the tail. Wow, it's taking a lot of force for me to just pop it right in. There you go. Yeah, I need to do some weight training. Yeah, I need to exercise more to keep myself stronger, to get myself stronger and keep myself fit. Definitely. But it has been raining like for the past couple of days, which is why I can't really go out and exercise or swim. I love swimming, guys. Yep. So this is a T-Rex, the red one. It looks very, very cool, I must say. I love this a lot. And it comes with a headgear. Yeah, you can just pop this right in. Awesome stuff. Maybe I should be getting the green series, because the green series actually comes with weapons. Maybe I should be getting some of them. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll head over to my local Toys R Us to get some green eggs, and so that on Thursday, on Saturday, we will be able to open some of them. How about that? Yeah. Okay, let's proceed to the last Scorpius Rex figure. This is actually the basic 12-inch figure. It comes with a movable tail. Of course, the limbs can be moved, but not the jaw. The jaw is actually fixed shut. Okay, so we only have 4 Scorpius Rex, but we have plenty of prehistoric reptiles. First one right here, let's take a look at this. This is actually a basic figure, which is the 12-inch figure of a Pteranodon. That looks really, really good. Okay, have you guys seen this? This is basically a Scootasaurus from Jurassic Park. I think this figure, it's a pretty old figure. Yeah, you can see it has a movable neck, and it has like 2 overgrown toothed or horns right beneath the chin. Yeah, it looks very incredible. There is actually another one that comes along with it, so give me some time. Have you guys seen this before? This is actually known as an Mosasaurus. Yep. So this figure actually came along with the Scootasaurus figure, and it also has a same mechanism. So you push back the right hind leg, the head will just go into this rampaging action. It's a missing piece right here, but I think that's fine. Let's put this right over here. And let's have another look at this Tanystropheous from, Jurassic Park. It's a very cool figure. It's actually made of rubber with a piece of like wiring inside the neck, and you're able to like twist and post this figure in multiple directions. Yeah, this tail can be turned as well. Very cool. I got this from eBay, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's move on and take a look. How about this one? Have you guys seen the Sarcosuchus? There are two different Sarcosuchus from the Jurassic World line, and I really like both of them. I like this one more because the colors are so vibrant and so beautiful. It is really incredible. This is actually known as the massive biter Sarcosuchus. So as you guys can see, it has a very cool mechanism right here. To twist the tail, the neck will move. You press the button, the jaw will snap, and there are two color variations. Really love these two figures a lot. Yeah, hopefully I don't mind getting another one if they come out with a repaint. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this one right here. This is actually from the 2015 Jurassic World movie, Dimorphodon. Do you guys remember the scene where Dimorphodons, Pteranodons were just attacking humans at the Jurassic World place? Is that what you call it? A place? Yeah, the Jurassic World Park. So they were just like grabbing hold of humans, dropping them down, and they actually dropped one of the ladies into the jaw of the Mosasaurus like that. So basically, the Pteranodon was like holding, the lady. I can't remember her name, and she fell right into. I mean, the Mosasaurus actually sprang up to eat the Pteranodon, who is holding on to the human. Yeah, it's kind of scary, but at the same time, it looks very. I mean, that scene was pretty epic. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So this is a Dimorphodon from that movie. Okay, very cool. This one is actually a Tapijara. Yeah, it's a Tapijara. It's a huge one, as you guys can see. Really love this figure a lot. You can see it has a jaw that is like it has some spring action on it. I think you can actually move the neck. I can't remember how you actually move the neck. But it's supposed to have sounds, but it's no longer working. Very cool figure. Of course, we have our own Tapijara. Which is, I'm trying to find, guys, okay? But yeah, give me some time to find a Tapijara. I'm gonna show you guys other, prehistoric reptiles. Quetzalcoatlus will be in Jurassic World Dominion, and we'll be seeing a repaint of this, which is pretty cool. This figure is actually pretty awesome. So yep, this is actually the size of a Quetzalcoatlus if you compare it with a Pteranodon. I mean, it could be bigger because Dimorphodons are actually pretty small, and this is like the size of an airplane. Yeah, I mean, the Dimorphodon should technically be this size next to the Quetzalcoatlus. So yeah, really beautiful one. You can actually close the wings if it is taking up too much space. Two buttons. Okay, one actually flaps the wings, and the other one moves the neck and the jaw. Very awesome figure. Let me just place this right at the back. You can see it's so huge that you can't really put it on a table without touching the rest. Dimorphodons, we have plenty of Dimorphodons, guys. Okay, plenty of them. This one, it's pretty cool. Okay, it's a brown version. I'm gonna put this right over here. Let me reach out to grab all of other Dimorphodons. Okay, this is the Tapijara, guys. Tapijara. So if you do a comparison, this is the older one from Jurassic Park, and this is like the one from the Jurassic World line. I think there is only one Tapijara so far. I can't remember, and I think that this one, it's a pretty cool figure, right? Yep, the colors are amazing. The detailing on this is amazing. Yep, we only have one Tapijara. Let's move on and take a look at the Amber Collection, guys. Okay, this one right here, it's the Amber Collection Pteranodon, which is a very cool figure. Okay, it's kind of like falling over. The wings can be bent. There's actually like some wiring right here, but I'm trying to like make it as small as possible so that we have more space to actually display it. Yeah, it's a very nice figure. Amber Collection, I mean, they are like the premium series. There is also a Amber Collection Dimorphodon if you guys have not seen this before. Have you guys seen this before? So this is basically Amber Collection Dimorphodon. It actually comes in two Dimorphodons in a set. I'm trying to find where is the other Dimorphodon to show you guys. Okay, I think it's not right here. I think that's fine. Let's have a look at it later on. Oh my goodness, the Scorpius Rex just fell off. Let me just go and grab it. Okay, just gonna put it right back. This Scorpius Rex, it has some issues standing. I'm not too sure, you know, is it me or is it the figures? I seem to always have, you know, some figures that are not able to stand very well. Okay, next up, another Dimorphodon. This is the very first Dimorphodon from the Jurassic World line. I mean, from the new Jurassic World line. Okay, a grey version. It looks really, really awesome. We also have another one which is slightly newer. This one is pretty cool. You can even see some metallic paint on top of the head. And yeah, this is a very nice color variation. I mean, if you guys ask me which one is my most favorite, it is pretty difficult to tell you guys. Okay, pretty difficult. Next up, let's take a look at some different species. These are aquatic reptiles. Plesiosaurus. This is the very first one, Savage Strike. Okay, it's really hard to find all these Plesiosaurus. You know, yeah, it took me quite some time to actually find them. This is the Camp Cretaceous version. Okay, this button is actually smoother than the other one. You can see the flippers are moving really well, but the buttons seems to get stuck sometimes. This one is not so good. Oh, it's okay right now. And it comes with a movable jaw. The neck can be moved. So Plesiosaurus, similarly to Tanystropheous, they have a very long neck, and this long neck actually helps them to catch fish pretty easily. So yep, Tanystropheous should be most likely a semi-aquatic animal, prehistoric animal. Alright, we still have one more Plesiosaurus, but I can't find it, guys. That's okay, we'll slowly go to that. Right here, we have another Dimorphodon. I think this is also from the Camp Cretaceous series. I think among all of them, this has got to be my most favorite paint scheme. Yeah, it's kind of refreshing. Alright. Next, how about this one, guys? This, it's a Rhamphorhynchus. There are a couple of Rhamphorhynchus from the Jurassic World line, and what is so unique about this prehistoric farming reptile is that they have outward pointing teeth. You can see all the teeth are pointing outwards instead of downwards or inwards. Yep, Rhamphorhynchus. Really beautiful color scheme as well. I really love how they mix the orange with the dark colors. Looks very refreshing. Okay, let's place this right over here. Let's move on. Two more, come on. This one is the one from the Amber Collection, a Dimorphodon which is standing, or should I say like sitting on the ground. So you can see like the arms are actually touching the ground, and the wings are folded upwards. Kind of cool. So it came along as a set, you know, with this standing Dimorphodon. Very, very awesome figure. Next, our first small Pteranodon of the day. Okay, this is the Savage Strike Pteranodon. So you can actually open its jaw, the wings can flap. Very cool figure. Place this right over here. Let's move on and take a look at another Dimorphodon. Oh my goodness. I think this was the first Dimorphodon, I beg your pardon. The green one is actually the first one. Yeah, the very first one from the attack pack. It's a really beautiful color scheme. I love this a lot. This has got to be the best looking one. I mean, not this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I really love my, you know, dinosaurs to be like vibrant. I know many of you guys actually prefer them to be like more realistic looking. What about you guys? Let me know down below. Okay, let's move on. How about another Rhamphorhynchus? Yep, this one right here, it's the first Rhamphorhynchus. This is a red and orange paint scheme that looks very, very cool. Let's put this right over here. Okay, let's move on and take a look at some ground-dwelling prehistoric animals. This is a Scootasaurus. Okay, I really like this figure a lot. This has got to be in my top 10 most favorite because I look, you know, do you guys know that I like bulky, you know, figurines, like bulky heroes, like, you know, for example, like Marvel. My most favorite hero is actually like the Incredible Hulk because he's so bulky, and then I love you know, what we call it, the Hulkbuster Iron Man. Wow, he looks so cool. What about you guys? Let me know down below. Yep, so this is basically Scootasaurus. I mean the old vintage Scootasaurus right here, and this is like the modern Scootasaurus. Yeah, so this is like a prehistoric animal. It's not exactly like a dinosaur. I don't have much facts about this, but I do know. I mean, I can tell that it somehow reminds me of a modern day rhinoceros because of, you know, the build and also the spikes and the horns. So it does remind me a bit of a rhinoceros, but of course I don't think they are related to rhinoceros at all. Okay, let's move on. Some other figures. We have a Pteranodon right here. This is actually the Doer Attack Pteranodon that has 2 actions. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Another one. This is the Soundstrike Pteranodon, which is much better, I feel. Okay, but not everyone actually likes their figures with sounds. Okay, to be honest, I kind of like them as well as dislike them. The reason why I like them is because they are actually more interactive and more appealing, but at the same time can get pretty inconvenient because you have to keep replacing the batteries, so that's kind of you know, troublesome for me. So this is Pteranodon. As you guys can see, it is actually known as the toothless wing. I'm not too sure why, because it definitely has some teeth inside its mouth, so I'm kind of surprised by its name. Okay, next up we have a Dimetrodon. This is a vintage looking figure. It is from Jurassic Park, if I'm not wrong. Okay, you can actually press this leg, press, and you pull it back and the jaw will actually open up. This figure should be from 1993 if I'm not wrong. Let's try to find, I'm pretty sure we can find a date right here. Oh dear, we can't seem to find it. There isn't any date. Trying my best to find. Seems like there isn't really, there really isn't a date. Oh, it's right here, guys, but it's so small you can't even see. It's 1993, Canada 93. Nice. Okay, so this is a vintage Dimetrodon. I'm gonna show you guys a modern Dimetrodon. What do I mean by modern? I mean they're extinct for sure, but I mean this is like a new Dimetrodon. So how do we actually move this? You actually push the tail like this, and the jaw will move. Yeah, very cool figure. If you ask me which one do I like more, I'm gonna go with the older one because it's so vintage, it's so rare. And Dimetrodons, they are actually known as cynocetes, prehistoric cynocetes. Okay, next up we have 2 more Dimorphodons, guys. Okay, the exact same one. Perhaps we can actually don't put them in the same shelf to like save some space, but yeah, 2 more Dimorphodons right here of the similar color scheme. Let's move on. Next up we have a what is this called? This is actually called a Lycanops. It always reminds me of a saber-toothed cat because of, you know, these 2 huge canine teeth. Okay, how do we actually move this? You push the right hind legs backwards. I like how they have always like chosen the right leg as the you know, trigger. So let's try to put this back into you know, this chain right here. Yeah, it's very cool. It also comes with a headgear. Okay, this is actually to prevent it from like attacking people. Going down to pick up the helmet. Yeah, I can actually put it on. Of course, you can remove all these chains as well. It's a very vintage figure. 1993. Yeah, very cool. Alright, gonna put this right here. Alright, let's move on and take a look at this. This one, it's an Ornithosuchus, which is another prehistoric animal. I don't have much facts, but I can tell you that this reminds me of a modern day lizard, you know, a lizard crocodile hybrid. Yeah, very cool. I got this figure like a couple of months back, earlier this year. It's a very cool one. I think you're able to open this like this. You can pop the tail open. You can remove it to sort of like, you know, simulate that this animal is injured. You can pop it right back like this. I mean, yeah, technically I can actually display it without the tail. It will look very cool. And you can actually create like a diorama. You know, for example, like a T-Rex is attacking it, the tail came off, or it shed its tail to escape from its predator. That's pretty cool, right? Yes, you can actually move the right hind leg again, and the neck will actually move. Not too sure how you actually move the jaw. Do you move the hands? Oh, you can only do this, but how about, yeah, the jaw, I'm not too sure. I think you can only do this like manually by forcing it to open. Comes with this headgear that looks very cool. Yep. Okay, let's move on. More Pteranodons right here. This one, it's another sound strike. Okay, beautiful one. Okay, the colors are pretty amazing. I love the, you know, the splashes of lime green across the body. I'm just gonna put this on top. Another mini Pteranodon. I think this is from, I can't remember, Legacy Collection probably. Okay, nice one. The very first Pteranodon, which is the Rorivore. I don't think the sounds are working anymore, so I had to replace the batteries. It's kind of tedious because you have to buy a lot of, I mean, firstly you have to buy lots of batteries. Secondly, you have to unscrew it. Yep. Next up, we have a Postosuchus right over here. I think so far there is only one Postosuchus, guys. Only one. Yeah, only one. It's a very beautiful one, I must say. I don't mind getting a bigger version or a repaint of this. I'll be super delighted. Have I shown you guys this one? So this is basically Shrinkasaurus, one of our latest, you know, addition. And I think this figure looks very cool. I mean, if you take a close-up look at this, you can see the muscle definition, the creases of the body, the veins of this creature. It's just incredible. Alright, let's move on. Oh yes, we do have another one, the battle damage Plesiosaurus. I think this is like the rare one, the rarest one. Yeah, it comes with this battle damage mechanism. Of course, you can actually move the flippers up and down. Yeah, very cool. Love this figure a lot. Yeah, Plesiosaurus. Next up, yeah, another Pteranodon. This is a basic figure, the green version. And another Pteranodon. This is a battle damage Pteranodon. Very beautiful, I must say. The prettiest one in terms of the color variations. Another Rhamphorhynchus, our third and final Rhamphorhynchus, a green version. Let's take a look at some snap squads. We have a Dimorphodon, which is maroon in color. We have a small little Postosuchus, okay, which is a green version. This one is pretty cool. Wow, the table is in a mess. I apologize for that, guys. Okay, this one, it's a Dimorphodon from the Captive Collection. And we have a glow-in-the-dark Pteranodon. Let me just off the lights. I mean, it's still really bright. You can't really see. Let me just try to turn off, you know, the room lights. You can see it is like slightly glowing. Okay, let me turn the lights back on. Okay, yep, that's the glow-in-the-dark Pteranodon. You can't really see the glow unless I turn off every single light. The Postosuchus, the first one from the mini figures. The Snap Squad Attitude Dimorphodon. We have 2 of them with different. I think they are similar expressions. Yeah, similar, expression with different paint scheme. A vintage Pteranodon Jurassic Park 3, beautiful one. It can't stand, so you have to like balance it against something. While the table is really a mess. 2 Pteranodons, okay. Green one and an orange one. And this one, I have no idea how we actually got this. I think this could be from like, one of those capsule, eggs. I have no idea. I brought another Mosasaurus. Yeah, so we have 2 of them right now. In fact, we have more. Okay, and this one is a Dimorphodon. Dimetrodon. This is like a very cool set. I think this set is pretty limited. I have no idea. And this is the captive collection Pteranodon. And I think now we are down to 3 figures. We have the McDonald's Happy Meal Pteranodon. This one is really beautiful. Pretty hard to find, for some people. These 2 are basically vintage Jurassic Park mini Pteranodons. Official. I'm only showing you official products today, okay? None from other brands. And this one, it's a very cool old Pteranodon. The wings are, already torn, really bad condition. I mean, we can consider getting a new one for this. Yeah, so basically it's my collection of I'm sorry guys, it's really hard to place them neatly on the table. Yeah, so basically Scorpius Rex versus Prehistoric Reptiles. Yeah, I mean, which team are you guys on? I mean, it's a silly question, but which one do you guys prefer? Scorpius Rex or Prehistoric Reptiles? I mean, if they ask me, I'm gonna go with the prehistoric animals right here. Yeah, I really love like Scootasaurus and stuff like that. Okay, thanks for watching this, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Subscribe, like this video, comment down below. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.